A big blow for New Haven's mayor. His nomination for police chief was rejected. Last night, the Board of Alders voted against acting chief Renee Dominguez to become the permanent chief. Our chief political reporter, Susan Raff, is live for us this afternoon in New Haven, right outside police headquarters, with more on what it means and what could be next for her. Susan, what are you learning?
Mark, there's no question that Mayor Justin Elicker is disappointed. He said so today, and in fact, he called the vote last night by the Board of Alders disheartening, but he's not giving up. In fact, he feels that acting chief Renee Dominguez is the right fit for the job, and he plans to resubmit the nomination to the board. Now, Dominguez has been acting chief since last June, but she's been with the department for 19 years.
She has a very strong record. She's worked in many different capacities within the police department. She's the right fit for the job. And over the past 5 or 6 months that she has been acting chief, I've been on the phone with her sometimes 3-4 times a day, sometimes in the middle of the night, talking about how to address in particular the violence that we have seen in the city.
Now, it's important to note that the Board of Alders voted last night, however, and even though the majority said no, they didn't necessarily close the door. Some said they wanted more information, mainly on how the acting chief plans to address crime in the city. There are about 25 homicides now, 5 more than there were the same time last year. And they also want to make sure that the mayor and the acting chief have a plan, not just to address diversity, but crime, and especially more people of color within the department. Now, coming up on Eyewitness News at 5:30, you'll hear from the acting chief herself about how she feels and what she's trying to do to convince the Board of Alders that she is the right person for the job. We are live tonight in New Haven. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.